Hey everybody, it's Alex Thomas at Primary Residential Mortgage, and I'm here with Beth Quigley of the GQ Home Team at Remax First Choice. Just wanted to give you a quick little market update, and again, we're using the Zoom technology to help us facilitate this. So that's one of the first things we wanted to touch on, right, Beth?
Yep, that's right. How we can stay safe and still reach out, connect with people, have our meetings, but stay safe and keep our distance and everything that the CDC is.
Absolutely, yeah. So that's the most important thing, and it is still business as usual-ish. Now, again,
Right.
things are changing rapidly, and it's about 2:30 here on Thursday. By the time this posts, something else may have happened, some other announcement or press conference. So it's important to make sure that you get with your team, make sure you stay in communication with them, and let us kind of help guide you through this process. If you are under contract or you're refinancing your current mortgage.
Yeah, I think it's very important for everybody to stay swift on their feet, which we're trying to keep up with all the updates. We're getting our updates via email from the National Association of Realtors, the Maryland Association of Realtors, our brokers. So it's really important to stay on our feet as these changes come about so everybody can stay safe and keep running business however we can with a twist, right?
Right. Yeah. For now, from what I've been told, because I know that we're not allowed to go to settlements at this point, just again as a precaution. But if you are expecting to close on a house soon, expect to go to a place that was designated by the title company. Most times that's their office,
Right.
and they're going to have buyers and sellers in separate rooms.
Right.
Just to keep everybody safe. They're going to try to wipe everything down as best they can, and keep everybody separate, and then just try to get in and out of there. That's the main thing at this point, is just trying to keep everybody safe.
Yeah, I would totally agree with that. And a lot of people have a lot of downtime, which I think that's really great. We see a lot of activity online. We're getting contacted about people that are looking at houses online.
I love the memes personally; they're cracking me up. So
what's that?
I love those memes, by the way. They're
I
cracking
know.
me up.
There's
Yeah.
some really great memes
Yeah.
out there.
People have a lot of time on their hands now. So
I know. So it's great that they're thinking about buying their house and what they need to do. So I was hoping that you could give everybody a checklist of what people usually gather together when they're trying to apply for a loan. And that way you can also give them their contact information if they have any, details or any questions about themselves personally, that they have your information.
Sure. Yeah. Thankfully, if you're a W-2 employee and you've been at your job for at least 2 years, it's a pretty simple list. It's just the last 2 years W-2s, 2 most recent pay stubs, 2 months most recent bank statements, and a copy of your ID. Now, if you change jobs, if you have multiple sources of income, own rental properties, if you're self-employed, that may of course lead us to ask for more information. But by and large, that's a pretty good general checklist. And you can reach me at 443-326-8970. My email address is althomas@primeres.com.
Right. And I think that that's one of the reasons why I love working with you, is just that you're very flexible. And there's so many different types of people out there. There's people that use technology. There's people that don't use technology. There's people that want to call if they need something, people that need to just correspond via email. So I like how flexible you are when you're trying to reach with someone, go through this pre-qualification process, that you're very good with working with how they work.
Yeah, thanks, Beth. And I can say the same for you. Unfortunately, there are a few realtors out there, who were either late to the boat on the technology side, and chose not to embrace it,
Right.
or are now struggling to kind of keep up and be on the learning curve. So it is important to make sure that you have a solid team that can handle the ins and outs of these unprecedented times.
Yeah, I would totally agree. I would think with the times and how they're going, one of the things that we have been doing is we've actually been doing a lot of video tours. So
Yeah.
we've actually been going to the houses ourselves and doing walkthroughs and doing videos and posting them to our YouTube channel. That would give people the opportunity to see more of the house. That way they can decide, is this something that I actually want to go and see? And then when we do, of course, we take all the precautions with the Clorox wipes and the hand sanitizer and anything that we can possibly do, the social distancing, to make people feel comfortable with going into a house. And also we have a Zoom meeting coming next week. So Fred and I, GQ Home Team, we actually work with the Dundalk Renaissance Corporation. So next week on Thursday at 7 p.m., we actually have a Zoom meeting that's coming up that's just like one of our workshops that we do in person. So we're going to have our presentations, we're going to have our PowerPoints, and we're actually going to do the Be a Buyer workshop through the Zoom meeting. So it's super exciting next Thursday at 7 p.m. I'll also drop the link into our YouTube video when we put it out there in the comments. But very excited about that. I'm really loving how we can take this technology and still get some important information out there so people can be informed about purchasing a home now or in the future when it's time.
Yeah, and really, even if you're not comfortable, going out and doing that now, but it's still on your checklist for later this year, it's a great way to sit home while you're in your pajamas and
Right.
get some good information about what to expect. But if you are still in the market for buying a home, and there may be some constraints in your life, whether they be personal, financial, whatever the case may be, where you have to move now, we're still able to facilitate that.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
refinances are coming back. So that's something else to keep in mind. And we're still here to serve you. So, as best we can.
That's right. And thank you for all that you do. And I know that you're at your house and you're working remotely and you're social distancing with
Yes.
your wife and your baby and
Yes.
keep it all together. So we appreciate everything that you do.
It's funny. I wish this was on the recording, but before Emily and I were warming up for this, and thanks again, Emily, for helping us with the video. She heard Mickey Mouse Clubhouse theme song come on in the background, and it's too bad we didn't have that one on video. But so the joys of working from home.
I know. All right, everybody, stay safe out there. We promise to keep you posted with all the updates as we get them. Alex Thomas, thanks for joining us. Primary Residential. Beth Quigley, GQ Home Team at RE/MAX First Choice. We promise to keep you posted and updated as we get information. Stay safe.
Thanks, Beth. Yep. Stay safe, guys.